Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at all 6 of the LEGO Star Wars sets that are coming out on January 1st, 2025, and then we're going to place them in the LEGO Star Wars room. First off, we've got Mando and Grogu's N1 Starfighter. This is a 4+ set with 92 pieces, going to retail for $30 US. It comes with 3 minifigures. There's not much to break down from the ship. I mean, you can see it there. It's a 4+ build, so it's pretty basic, but I do like how the Mandalorian minifigure can fit nicely in there. And same with Grogu. You can see him in the little pod on the back there. It's pretty cute. But yeah, we get 3 minifigures. We got Mando, Grogu, and also R5-D4. So they fit in the ship there, or you can also put them outside the ship where we have Grogu, this little pram, and then we have the Mandalorian with the Darksaber and R5-D4, and there's also this little fueling station right here as well. Starting with the Mandalorian, of course we've got his really nice Beskar helmet there, the jetpack, the Darksaber, arm print detailing, pretty nice looking torso and legs, and he has the Din Djarin printed headpiece. There's little baby Grogs and his floating pram. And then R5-D4, pretty basic. There's no print detailing on the back of his body there. The set does come with 2 instruction manuals, so it's good for the youngsters if they want to build just the fueling station, the astromech droid, and also the floating pram for baby Grogu there. And there we have it, folks. It's the 4+ N1 Starfighter. Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor retailing for $45, 290 pieces, 3 minifigures in this one here. I liked the construction of it. Like, you built the body and then the wings, and the way they attach it, that like really cool angle was really well done. And I love the way that the cockpit opens up. Like, this whole thing just opens up like that, revealing the cockpit where you can put your Ahsoka minifigure. And this is just a really nice printed windscreen there and a nice printed dish as well. You'll see these on the side which can hinge. There's like on bars. And those have 2 stickers applied to each one. So there's a sticker on the underside and of course on the top as well. And then you've got 2 of those on either side, and there is a narrow triangular sticker right there as well. But I do like the wings. I think they look really cool with the odd shaped plate and like smooth texture on some of those odd shaped plates and the tiles, and the nice combination of the dark gray, dark red, and white. So I think it looks really good. $45, 290 pieces, 3 really cool minifigures. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice ship. Like all LEGO Star Wars stuff, I think all of it is a little bit expensive, a little bit overpriced, and you could probably get it on sale. It does have some spring-loaded shooters on the back there, and also you can see there's some clips on the underside of the wings, and that's where you can put Ahsoka's lightsabers while she's piloting the ship. And you can also see there's the astromech droid right there, which is R7-A7. And it's just a nice little spot for him so he can sit embedded right in the wing. He is held down by a couple jumpers there. And then you can see some more bar elements here just representing more firepower that this ship has. And there's also the thrusters on the back there. I just like the way that the body was constructed and the way that the wings were attached at those unique angles, and the way that this entire thing flips open. So here we have the Ahsoka minifigure. She's got the short posable legs, and of course the dual lightsabers, which are green with the chrome hilts, and an alternate face as well. Some nice back print detailing there, and then of course her head decoration is like that rubberized material. So yeah, a really nice short leg or young Ahsoka. And then the astromech droid, R7-A7, with the line print detailing on the white head, dark red body, and legs. And what do you know, we get a nice Anakin Skywalker minifigure as well. He's got his angry face there, and also one where he's not so angry. I think it's really awesome that we got Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor as a LEGO set. I whipped this thing together really quickly, considering the fact it was $45 US. That build went super fast, but I think it looks great. it presents well, and it's a bonus that we got a Anakin Skywalker minifigure. The ARC 170 Starfighter, 4 fantastic minifigures, a really cool build that consists of 497 pieces, $70 US. I want to start right back here. This is so cool. This Technic lift arm, you push it back and forth, and that deploys the wings. It's such a neat trigger mechanism. I really enjoyed that. There's no rubber bands or anything included. It's all like Technic built inside. So nice. You can see there's 2 guns back here. Also got the thrusters and those circular elements that are attached to the thrusters, and you've got like the skate blades to add detail up front there. The uniquely shaped nose with like the curved slope, and the wedge plates, and the nice consistent red line. Yeah, it looks really good. Also, the windscreens, I love the way that they just fit perfectly on the ship. However, they do have sticker details. It's 3 different stickers. You can see the lines here are different, and then on the back there's like that solid white bar. I'm not a huge fan of the transparent stickers on the window glass, just because sometimes you can see like the little tiny air bubbles in it, so it doesn't really look that clean, but I do like the way that they just fit perfectly inside, that being the pilots. And you've got the one cockpit there, and then the 2 different compartments up top, and the astromech droid in between. So it does fit really, like the minifigures fit really nicely inside, and it's just super satisfying. There's some more sticker detail on the side of the ship there, and also on the back. These are stickers as well, but these 3x3 circular tiles, those are print, but the sticker sheet was pretty big for this one here. So maybe these 2x2 tiles, they should have been printed, because there is a similar 2x2 tile in just a different color in another set that we're going to have a look at today that is printed, so I'm confused as to why those aren't printed. But it's a really solid build. You can see the large blasters right there, and it's got the spring-loaded shooters below it on either side, and then there's another one of those printed 3x3 tiles there, and then some more 2x2 sticker elements on the underside of the wing there. And I'm just super satisfied with the mechanism for triggering the wings. And the minifigures, they're so cool. Let's have a look at those. So we've got 3 clone pilots. There's Oddball on the left, Jag in the center, and then just a generic clone pilot on the right. The only thing that makes them different from one another is the print detailing on the helmet. See, it's different colors, and there's also just different prints in general. So the black helmet on the left, that's Oddball, and then Jag has the blue print detailing, and then the generic pilot has red print detailing. Beyond that, their torsos are the same on both the front and back, and they all have the same head as well. I think the head is well done. It's got the orange print detail to represent the visor of the helmet. There you go. It's an interesting new LEGO Star Wars figure, and we've got 3 unique helmets in this set. This is R4P44, the dark green astromech droid, and there's also some like metallic silver print detailing on his head as well. 2 more mid-scale ships are coming out on January 1st. We've got the $50 Acclamator class assault ship about to deploy on Geonosis. 450 pieces in this one here. There's that print piece that I was talking about. It's printed there, but then you get it in white in the other one, but they used a sticker, so it's sort of strange. And then there's the $70 Home 1 Star Cruiser with 560 pieces. This one's all print, so that's a bonus. I think in some of the other mid-scale ships, they used sticker elements, and they clearly took our feedback into consideration. You get the nice stands, and those have the 4x4 modified plates with the 4 studs, the LEGO Star Wars logos, and then the Home 1 Star Cruiser, and this one says the Acclamator class assault ship. I like these. They just display so well. You've got the stand, and there you go. Like, it's just a great presentation. And of course, you can remove it from the stand. Look at the shape of that thing. Really nice. It's smooth finish. You got some studs. You got the bridge up top there. The back is really well constructed as well, with like these large triangular pieces. You got the thrusters with the roller skates for added detail, some trans light blue elements, and something new for the mid-scale ships is the fact that you can actually access the interior. So these hatches right here will hinge downward, and then you can check out all the clone troopers within and gunships that are about to deploy. So it's neat that we have that accessibility in this round, both in this one here and also in the Home 1 Star Cruiser. We'll put that back on. There you go. But yeah, I think that's nice that we have the accessibility there, because there were some details in like the Millennium Falcon one, but from what I recall, they weren't easy to see. It was just like the characters inside represented by studs, so it wasn't crazy details, but they were there and you couldn't really see them. You just had to know that they were there because you were the person that built it. So that one was $50 and it had 450 pieces. And of course, these are part of the ongoing Starship collection, it says right on the side of the box. But this one is $70 with 560 pieces. What justifies the price? I don't know. Is it like the licensing? Is it this print piece? What is it? Because it's all tiny pieces. So what makes this so expensive? I don't know. But just like the other one, this one has a removable, well, actually it's more accessible than the other one. It actually has this entire panel which can be removed so you can see the interior details, which I think is a bonus. Like, look at that. Behind the trans light blue glass panels there, they've got some characters. There's Hera and also Ahsoka. Jeez. Also an A-Wing in there. And then there's Akbar on the front there. It's a trap. So this represents a iconic scene from Return of the Jedi. And I like the way it's constructed. Like, it's nuts, right? Like, it's really cool. Like, look at all the smooth finish and the studs not on top building techniques to build this thing. But the price is just insane at $70 for 559 pieces. This should be like $50, not $70. You know what I mean? There's no minifigures or anything. And this one, sure, it comes with that print piece, but there's nothing really that's saying to me that this is worth $80. Of course, you've got all the thrusters on the back there, and just the shape of it is pretty cool. It's really well done, right? Like, it looks good. I like the building style of it, but I don't know. There's just something about that price tag that just sort of deters me from it, to be honest with you. I really like the fact that that panel can be removed and you've got those hidden little Easter eggs within. But there you go. That's the 2 new mid-scale ships coming out on January 1st. What do you think of them? All right, the last one we have here is Grogu with the hover pram. I like this one. This one has 1,048 pieces and it retails for $100. I always enjoy collecting the characters, and this one's just sort of different because not only do you get baby Grogu, who can eat the frog, but he can also play with his shifter there, the shifter ball, the knob, or whatever you want to call it. And his ears can go up and down, and his head can rotate. And look how cute he looks. It's incredible. It's just such a fun little build. And then he comes with the little specifications plaque. So it'll tell you all the information about him. Homeworld, unknown, what does it say, 50 years old, and his favorite snacks. That's Sigoran frog and Navarro nummies. And then he's got the hover pram, and you also get the little baby Grogu there. So a fun little build, and it's odd. I got a spare head in my set. It's odd. And I got the Navarro nummies right here, okay? Just some cookies that he likes to snack on. And something that's so unique about this is we actually got the hover pram too. You know, like we've had the child before, that was the buildable character, but now we have the buildable character and the hover pram. And this was a really cool build, just like the shape of it and the way it was constructed was just really neat with all of the different modified bricks with the forward-facing studs. and the curvature like on the bottom and also on the sides with these tiles that are clipped in place. It's got a little bit of sticker detail. It's just a small sticker sheet on this set, so you've got some sticker detail on those 3x3 circular tiles, and then there's another sticker element there. And the way that these hinge upward is a very symmetrical build at first, so you're sort of repeating the same thing. And then when you come inside, you can see it's all reddish brown. Got a lot of tiles in there and some inverted arches as well. Pretty cool build. And then of course we can put little baby Grogu in there with his frog. And there are a couple studs in there so he can tack down. There you go, he dropped his frog. Oh, ribbit. But yeah, he fits in there. I will say it's pretty spacious in there for him. But I assume they took scale into consideration. But it's pretty spacious in there for him. Like the pram almost looks a little bit too large, or he almost looks a little bit too small, don't you think? Maybe not, though. Gives him room to grow, I guess, hey? Super cute, though. I love his printed eyes, too. Yeah, there we go. Really nice looking character set. Not a ridiculous price point either. $100, 1,048 pieces. Like when you compare something like this to a $70 home cruiser, like, yeah, I think this is better value in my opinion. I prefer the look of this, that's for sure. I think it displays better. I don't know. There's something about the buildable characters that I prefer. There you go. Baby Grogu. So there we go. We've got all 6 sets coming out on January 1st. What do you think, everybody? Some pretty good stuff. As you know, I like Grogu. I think the ARC 170 is pretty neat. And I think we've got some pretty good minifigures from all 6 sets, such as the 3 astromech droids, so 3 different astromechs. Then we've got the 3 clone pilots, Ahsoka, Anakin, the Mandalorian, and the child. So pretty good minifig lineup. And 2 mid-scale ships. Not too bad. I don't even think I mentioned the frigate on the Home 1 Star Cruiser. Yeah, there's a little mini frigate on the side. I like that you can open those up, see the details inside. Overall, I think it's a pretty decent lineup. I can't wait to see what they do for UCS. People have been talking about Death Star in 2025, so that'll be interesting. Well, why don't we go place them in the LEGO Star Wars room. I'll admit it's nothing too overwhelming. It was pretty easy to do. We shifted Dio to the top with the life-size Mandalorian helmet. We also shifted the child upwards so we could see it, or because you can see it when it's up that high. And that opened up a spot for Grogu in the floating pram right there. Yeah, he looks really good. I love all these buildable characters. They look great on the corner shelf. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to place the ARC 170 with the other ARC 170s in the collection because there's no room. I mentioned it in a previous video. I need to go to IKEA and get more shelves. I need one for right there, and I also need a few for this shelf right here. So it's hard to make substantial shelving changes when I don't have the proper fixtures, so I'll have to do that. I did, however, steal one of these little half billy shelves from the other shelving room so I could put the mid-scale ships with the other one. So they're all grouped together there, starting with the best one up top. Well, maybe not the best one, but the hardest one to find, that's for sure. That's the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive frigate. Really nice. Just boring. I placed these 2 down here. Nothing too crazy, right? Beside the 1999 Gungan sub. The positions of those will likely change once I get those additional shelves, and I'll probably cycle some stuff over here so it all makes sense. Build a shelf of something. Like I have the dioramas all together, and then I have all the mid-scale ships together, and I try to put like all the General Grievous starfighters together, and all the AT-ATs, and Millennium Falcons, and characters, and all that. So I try to group things together, but I can't really make a huge change until I get those shelves. So for now, the ARC 170 is placed right over here by the giant AT-AT Walker. But there we go, everybody. That is all of the January 1st, 2025 LEGO Star Wars sets. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.